Oh my gosh, I don't know what I have done here, but we have got literally tons of stock, and I want to go through it with you. This poor man has to mark all the stock and count all the numbers. All right, let's start over here with something that's not for sale. There's the Professor's CO2 refills. Then we got in, guys, we got in cabinets, right? We got 45 cabinets, 60 cabinets, 90s. Then we also still got the 150 and 180 cabinets in stock. But we got the 90s, which is our most popular size. We've got them in black and in grey, the gunmetal, which I quite fancy. Then we got in some bulk matrix. We got in some cheapy lights, debows. They're not bad if it's just like a fish only tank or basic plants like Anubis, Java fern, that kind of stuff. Then we got some more Chihiros in the slims. I think that's the best value for money light. We got in the big square sponge filters. Those are back. All right, they're all sitting on that 90p black cabinet. Voonline cloths, those are actually really nice. If you use the liquid spray, you get the lime scale off your tank really easily. More Langer, and then we've got our special spray foams in the two colors. We've got in the brown and we've got in the gray. So depending on your scape or your rock use, that's a good option. Sticks everything together. Then more of the floor mats. Okay, you saw Atwell on Facebook the other day with one of those. We're not quite sure what it's for, but we want one. We've sold 3 now, so we've got another 3 in today. We got, this is, so if you're working on a budget or you just want like lots of height in your tank, we got the crushed lava rock. That's pretty cheap. It's 119 Rand a bag, just as a filler, you know, so you don't get anaerobic zones, and you put your soil on top of that. So we have quite a few of those there. Dolphin canister filters. Then we've got Chihiros pipes. What's special about these is that they're clear, unlike the regular pipe that we cut to length. Just some filter matting. Then in there is something quite special that I quite fancy for myself, but we'll get to that. Some cheapy hang-on back filters. I mean, they work quite well. You can always soup them up with some matrix. Then some freeze-dried bloodworm from Hikari. Now guys, our Hikari shelves are very empty because the container is still in Japan. So that should be here, they say, early next month. Battery air pump. Oh yeah, we got these Convi clips in. All right, a lot of people ask me what's this for. And what it does, you add it to your canister filter pipe. And when you need to clean your canister filter, you just unclip it. So you can clip it out from your lily pipes easily, you know, without having to remove your actual lily pipes. More freeze-dried food there. Smaller hang-on backs. These have been actually selling quite well. There it goes, almost out the door. These have been selling quite well. It's an inline CO2 diffuser, Convi. Apparently the same factory as another brand, which we won't mention, or we might mention it. But yeah, so what that does is that also goes inline on either your return pump or on your canister filter. And they say you save about 20% on your CO2, which if you're running a sump, you know, that'll equal out. But if you on a tank, I mean, you're just going to save a bit of bucks, you know, it's just far more efficient. Then in the big brown box, which is quite interesting and we might consider shipping some of those, there's a Starfire 90p, black 90p cabinet. And there's a few new items here as well, okay. There's some medication, white spots. A few people with or fish with white spot. Anyway, so over here, this is a new brand for us called Haiger. Quite a high quality brand. And what this is it's motorized, right? The electrical cable goes out there, and it's got a number of attachments that you can attach to the bottom of this pump. Okay, so there's one with a brush, there's one with a scraper, very small nozzled one to get into corners. And that'll siphon the water out of your aquarium. Then these are pretty cool, not for planted tanks, but what it is, it's an air stone, also from Haiger. You can see the price there. It's not the cheapest thing, but it's a very cool item to have. You need like quite a strong pump to go with it, but it creates a super fine mist bubble. You know, not like your traditional air stones that give quite a large bubble. This gives a very fine bubble, and comes in a few sizes there. That's a big one, a 10 centimeter. I think that works out to. That's interesting. We've got some Akadama for the bonsai boys. Then what have we got here? This is a new gravel from Aquarium Depot. There's a few types, but I thought we'll just try it out because they get in some like really cool things. So it comes in 5 kilos, 1 kilos, 20 kilos. Quite a natural sort of riverbed look. They call it rainbow. I like the look of this one. Quite a nice mix of colors in there. It's relatively cheap. It's not bad. Then let's go further back here. Let's get this filter wool out of the way. Let's have a look at this. This is a pretty good deal. All right. This is also from Haiger. You see the price there. pH, GH, okay, nitrite, nitrate, chlorine, KH, alkalinity. But the one I missed there on purpose is ammonia. Now that's the first time I've seen ammonia on a test strip. So I'm going to give this a go, and we'll test it, you know, with our proper test kits, and let's see. As I say, they're quite a reputable brand, so probably pretty good and well priced. Then also from them. Now this is something I think we're going to sell quite a lot of. Let's just open this box here. This is quite a kit, guys. Now I've heard a lot of you have probably seen this thing called the Python. I think this is quite similar to it. They give you 10 meters of tubing. They give you your actual gravel vac. There's the top of it, clips on there, also with an accessory if you want, or you can just use the normal gravel vac. But this is what makes this device special. It comes with all the fittings. I tested it here in the store, and I'll actually run a video of it. What this does is it clips onto your kitchen tap or your outdoor tap. I'd actually recommend your outdoor tap. Then what you do is you put the gravel vac in the tank, turn on your hose pipe, so the pipe fills with water. Once it's filled with water, you close it, and then you can change the valve, and you can empty your tank or siphon your tank from there. And then when you need to refill your tank, you just turn the hose pipe back on and change your valve. So that's quite cool, and it looks like a high quality fitting. And this was I think it's about $900 or so, $8.99, $9.50, somewhere around there. So it's not badly priced for that quality of fitting. There's some bulk filter wool out that way. What have we got here? Oh yeah, they also got tool kits. So this is got a whole lot of tools, like all the tools: scissors, tweezers, curved tweezers, substrate, spatula, everything all in one. $500, not bad. Here, now this I think was quite good value. I haven't priced this yet, but it's also from Aquarium Depot, and there's 100 strips in here. 100 test strips. I think it was $2.99 for that, for 100 strips. That's really cheap. We'll also have to give that a test drive. Some other aesthetic sands, also from Aquarium Depot. We've got some marine rock that's going out for a customer, well, let's say a friend. Then on this side we have got some cork. Now this is for the boys with the terrariums, or the girls I suppose. And I mean, you must see some of the stuff in here. You can put a few of these together, make a beautiful display. I think I'm going to chance some of it in an aquarium and just see. Obviously it's cork, it'll float. But we'll go through it and see, you know, if it'll work in an aquarium, because then I would want some of that myself. But yeah, mainly terrarium, or I should say paludarium based. Then at the bottom we've got the flat sheets of cork for backing for your terrarium. I think that's about it. Thank you, Willard.
Thank you.